Motivation won't get you to your goal. Yes, motivation can help you get to your goal, but it would for sure not get you into your goal. Many times there are things that you know that you need to do, that if you'll do them, they'll help you, and you know exactly what I'm talking about right now, but you don't have the desire to do them, you don't have the belief in yourself to do them, and just counting on motivation won't get you anywhere. You have to start, and after you start, you have to get to the momentum. The question is, how do you do it? There are many ways to do it. Now, there are many ways to start. There are many ways after you start to get into that momentum. Momentum is just a little bit after you start. And what's really important to understand that, many times we hear about getting motivated to do something. Motivation is something that many times doesn't last, and more than that, many times you need to do things that you're not motivated in any way to do them, but you know that if you'll do them, so they'll help you, and they'll help you get wherever you need to do. So you know there are important tasks, and like I said, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but you're not motivated at all. When you start doing them and you're doing them the right way, maybe then you'll get some motivation. Maybe you have some before, but many times only after you start, only then it starts coming the motivation. So the question is, how do you start when you don't want to do something that you know that really helps you? Or if you start, how do you continue with that momentum? I'll give you now a few ways, okay? Now, I have a favor. Don't try doing all at one time. Take a few, use them, and practice every time. See which one works better for you, and that way, okay, decide this is the task you want to do. Amazing. You don't know how to start? Ask yourself these questions. You start, but you want, to continue with the momentum. The momentum is really important in order to actually continue it. Take a few of these steps. The second you push the ball and starts going down the alley, it will just move, and go automatically. So you just need to start and get into that momentum and focus every time on the next step. Number one, in order to start and get into momentum, ask yourself why. Why do you need to do whatever you're doing? There's a famous, I'm sure you saw it, and if not, stop this video, go watch Simon Sinek, his why. I think it was on his why YouTube video. I think it was on TED. Yeah, it was on TED. So go watch it there, okay? Ask yourself, why are you doing whatever it is that you're doing? Then that would many times help you to go and overcome that challenge and do this thing that you don't want to do because you remember why you're doing it, okay? Might be in important communication in your relationship that you're really not up, to talk about this now, this serious conversation. But then you say, okay, why do I want to have this conversation? Why is it so important? But really go into it, okay? And then that would motivate you, push you through that uncomfortable zone of starting that conversation. You'll start it. Might be exercise that you don't want to do. You're not up for it. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Number two, after you remember why, that's amazing. But sometimes the why and why is it helping you are two, okay, I'm doing this because it would help our relationship be a better relationship, because I'll get in better shape. But now ask yourself, okay, how is this helping you? Whatever, again, could be relationship, could be business, could be your health, could be many different things. Why is this helping you, okay? I understand your big why, amazing. Now, how is it helping you in your routine, in the day-to-day? How is this helping you create and improve your life? When I say create, I mean life is here anyways, but you need to create something out of it in order for it to serve you, okay? Because the tools are there, you just need to use them and create something that serves you. Back to the why is it helping you, okay? Why? Number two, what is actually helping me with right now, in my routine? And then number three, I might say, okay, I know why. I know exactly how it's also helping me, in the small things. But now, wait, okay, I know all that, but I'm missing something pretty important. What is that? I don't want to start. I'm sometimes we're that far away. So in this stage, what you should do is focus on the next step. I spoke to one of my clients this week, and they have this place that they want to reach, in their health. And they said, wow, listen, we're so far, we're not even close, how the hell do we start? And my answer was simple. Of course you need to do it, but Tell them focus on the next step. Like, you're right now here and you're looking all the way up there. You're not there right now. You could get there, but that's only if you focus on the next step here and then here and then here. Okay, so focus on that next step. Another great tool, and we're not going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, you just choose what tool you want. I know we started with 1, 2, 3, but another great tool, choosing the right environment to be with. I spoke with a dear friend, and he has amazing goals in his life. I was like, wow, man, like that's really inspiring, the goals that you have. But then he told me that the people that are around him, his friends, like they look at him like as a person, like maybe a little bit crazy. Like what are these crazy goals? Like why are you aspiring like to get that far? Like just do whatever you're doing and you'll be fine. You'll be good in life. And I told him, at first you need to understand, like when you have a certain problem, when you have a problem with your car, you go to the mechanic, right? You don't go to the dentist. So these friends can stay your friends if you want, if they have, if you're contributing to each other. But in this specific area of life, they shouldn't be the circle of people that you go and get advice from or talk to them about that, okay? So same thing with you. Anything you want to achieve, I'm sure there are groups of people that are right now achieving that thing, okay, whatever it is. If you can join them, amazing. If not, anyway, it's really important to surround yourself with a group of people that can understand you. It's really, really, really crucial. Now, another great tool, and this one I love, is consistency, okay? Consistency means something very simple. Yes, what comes up to your head right now probably is, okay, be always consistent in doing those small steps and getting wherever you need to get. That's great. That's also one thing that has to do with consistency. Number 2 is consistent means to continue and move and be in movement and take that action even when there were times that you stop and you fell back, because we're all human beings and you can't expect that all the time you'll always do exactly what you planned, because that just doesn't work in life. One, because sometimes you won't be up for it, and even if you really try to do everything in order to do it, you won't. Number 2 is sometimes, as you go through on the path and you see, okay, wait, I thought this is the right way, but that's not. So consistent means to continue and move even when there were times that you fell and set back. Number 2, being consistent is really nice, but doing it is a little bit more challenging. So what I recommend is have someone hold you accountable. Many times we'll do things for other people that we won't do for ourselves. So choose someone that you appreciate, someone that appreciates you, that would hold you accountable, okay? Tell them whatever it is that you want to do and have them hold you accountable for it. Now, not to, hey, nice, okay, you're doing well. Like, if you want that, amazing, but that's not enough. You need someone that would tell you, hey, you told me that you're going to do this by this and this time, and you're going to do A, B, C, D. Did you do anything? Why didn't you do it? Okay, I didn't do it because 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how can we come over 1, 2, 3? Have someone hold you accountable. Really important. You want to achieve your goals? Have someone hold you accountable. Really important. Another really important thing is get out of that mindset of, okay, either I'm doing everything or I'm not doing nothing. Anything. You can't work that way, okay? This doesn't work like that. It's not all or nothing. Do whatever it is you could do right now, and if it's only a small part of whatever you're planning to do, amazing. That would keep you in momentum, and at least do that. But you need to do something. You can't just say, okay, either I do, I go and I run 25K, or I don't move at all. No, it doesn't work like that. No, or now we sit down, we have a conversation, and we go deep inside. We need at least 3 hours, or we don't have any. It doesn't work like that. Do whatever you could do at this time right now. Okay, that's really important. And in addition to that, you need to understand that you must forgive yourself. Why? Like, what does forgiveness have to do with starting something, getting into momentum? Like, what? Like, what's the connection? Well, I'm sure many of you know already the connection, but the ones that don't, and I didn't for a long time, when we don't forgive ourselves, that's one of the main things that hold us back. Why? Because we're really criticizing ourselves. And when we criticize ourselves, not giving ourselves feedback, we're criticizing, we're saying how bad and all that, we stop believing in ourselves. When we stop believing in ourselves, what's the chance you'll do something if you don't believe that you could actually do it? Probably none. So forgiving yourself doesn't mean, well, listen, I did something not good, I did something bad. amazing, it's all good that I did it like that, I'll continue doing it like that. No, it means, okay, I did something wrong, understand, got that. Okay, now what can I learn from that and move forward? Or sometimes say you told yourself you're going to do something, you didn't do it. Okay, happened, forgive yourself. Now, when are you going to do it? Like, don't get stuck over there, because when you get stuck in criticism and why you're so bad and why you can't do it, like I said, you won't believe in yourself. When you don't believe in yourself, you won't do it. Another really important tool you can use is getting out of yourself. Go ask for help, okay? There is someone out there that got right to wherever you want to get, and that has done with and find the solution for this challenge problem. Go talk to them. If you can't talk to them, learn their books, study their videotapes. Well, we're not on video these days. I'll say more audio, but also some video. But go and learn those people, okay? Learn from them. If it's someone you could contact, sit one-on-one, amazing, even better. But go ask for help, okay? It's important. You can't know and do everything alone if you want to do something well. You need to, I'm saying you need to do it, but I'm not good at asking for help. In the past few years, even more than that, I pay the price. And I'm getting better at it. There are things I go and ask for help. I love helping people, but asking for help, that's like, wait, stop. No, asking for help is fine, It's not even that it's fine, it's important. In order for you to improve, you have to ask for help. And then, people will come and also ask you for help in different areas of life. So go asking for help. Another really important tool is have discomfort is your guidance, okay? Many times the important things, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, the important things, they don't feel comfortable. Now, sometimes, we'll be all enthusiastic and go do it, but many times, no, they don't feel comfortable. So, hi, I hope this video is serving you. I just want to share with you that my belief in life is that you are here to serve a purpose greater than yourself. But in order to do that the best way, you must start with investing in yourself. Enjoy the rest of the video. How discomfort serve you as a guidance, as a compass. That's really important. And when it's something that, it's not so comfortable to do, just start. Just start. Do a little bit. When you start, then you'll just keep on. I went working out last week, and it was a hard workout. And I knew that after that, I had some garden work I want to do. And it was a hot day. I wasn't really up for it, even though it was early in the morning, but I thought, okay, I'll just start with this small thing in the garden. Okay, I know it's not comfortable for me. I don't want to do it now. After a hard workout. And then I got into that momentum. I started, pulling some weeds here or there, and then I just did whatever I had to do. Okay, so that's also really important. And then I did another thing, we'll get to that in a second, that also really helped me. We'll get to that at the end, to be honest. Another really important tool that I loved it. I just interviewed David. You should go watch that show. I think it's called What Do You Do in Tough Times. I'll link it, okay? I'll put a link. Really important thing, okay? Don't hope things are going to work out. Now, you might be telling yourself, well, Yair, what do you mean don't hope things are going to work out? I want things to work out. Okay, so go do something. Like, hoping, no, that doesn't really get you. Like, I can hope for a lot of things, but there's a huge difference between hoping and doing. Hoping is, staying in that hope. It's good that you're hoping for something good. That's good. It's already, I'm serious. It's a good step forward, but go do something. Don't hope for it. Go take that next action step you need to take. Another amazing tool is, we kind of mentioned it before, when we spoke about discomfort, but be comfortable being uncomfortable. Well, to be honest, sometimes it's just not uncomfortable being uncomfortable. So how am I saying that? When I say be comfortable being uncomfortable, that means accept it, okay? Know that that's part of life. There are times in life that's uncomfortable. I was in an event last evening, and there were parts of the event that weren't that comfortable. So first, I accepted it. Number two, I moved my focus to different things that made me feel more comfortable, okay? So that's really important. In addition to that, we also mentioned the belief part. I'm talking about it only now, but maybe this should have been the first one. You must believe in yourself. If an idea comes up to you, you are probably a person that can execute that idea and make it work. So, again, now you're probably telling yourself, wait, but I have no clue how to start. We spoke also about that. Go ask people that got to wherever you want to get. You must believe in yourself, okay? Now, believe in yourself that you have the capability. Where to get? Yeah, to get from here to here. Not to here, because right now you can't get to here. You're not there. But believe in yourself that you could get to here, and then to here, and then here, and then eventually you get to wherever you want to get. So believe in yourself that you have the capability to overcome these challenges that you have in life and grow from them, and and bring more light and joy into your life. So believe in yourself. Evan Carmichael talks about that a lot. You should follow him. I really recommend. 2 more things, okay? This tool is great, but you really need to have that in your mind that this is part of life. So Ray Dalio speaks about this a lot. What is growth? Growth is basically movement, reflection, and then implementing. So in life, there are times that you're going to do things you'll say, wow, amazing, like I can't believe I did this, I'm so good. And if it didn't happen to you, open your eyes, because there were times you should have told that to yourself. And there are times that you say like, wow, this is so embarrassing, this failure. Both you should learn. So from the things that you say, wow, amazing, so okay, what did I do here that is amazing? What can I learn and take it on with me to the next phase of life? What can I improve? And in different things, whatever it is that you want to do right now, okay, that you're kind of stuck over there and you don't know how to start, so tell yourself, okay, let's start. Okay, after I start, I'll get that momentum, and we said, how are you going to get that, okay? And after you start, something doesn't work, okay, reflect. Now also if something doesn't work, you reflect, but you're starting the movement, okay? Now, in the middle you stop and reflect. It could be once a week, once a month, whatever. And write down what works, what doesn't work, and how can you improve. After you reflect, now it's the time to implement. That's how you grow. But if you just go through life and let everything stay in the past and you don't learn from it, it would be much more challenging to grow. And last one, took me a long time to do this one, but celebrate your wins, okay? When you know that right now you have a challenging task in front of you, whatever it is, in any area of life, but you tell yourself, I did it with myself a few times this week, you tell yourself, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to celebrate first with yourself. Again, don't be tied on other people, don't be dependent on other people. Amazing, you could bring us someone with you, but celebrate your win, okay, whatever it is you want to do. So tell yourself, okay, this is a task I want to do, I'm not sure how, I'll go ask other people, I'll go learn, I'll do whatever I need to do in order to start that. And then when I get to this phase, okay, when I get here, now I'm going to celebrate. Do for yourself something that you like, okay? There are many things you can do. I'm sure there are things that you like. Some take 5 minutes to do, some take a minute, some take 5 weeks. So be realistic and celebrate your wins. That's really important. Now, like we said, you're not going to do all of this all the time, because otherwise you'll be all day with a pen and paper going through all these tools. My point over here is that you have now a whole basket of tools, okay? Out of them, you can choose which ones are good for you. But the main thing to remember is, yes, there will be times that you know that you need to do this task, you know it's important, but you won't do it because you don't believe in yourself, because you feel uncomfortable. So all that is fine, but just start. Focus on that next step. Have someone hold you accountable. And then when you get into that momentum, have those triggers, okay? Have those triggers that help you to continue and do whatever it is that you're doing. A really important thing also in order to continue momentum that we didn't mention is, if this is something that you need to do consistently again and again, put that thing, whatever it is that you need to do, right next to something that you do already in life. So if you want to turn it into a habit, so you attach it to something that you already do. So if, for example, you want to run, so you know that, okay, running comes right after brushing teeth. And then eventually, after a few months, so you'll get used to it, okay, brushing teeth. Oh, okay, next thing already is running. So it won't come in the beginning, but then, at the beginning, all those times that you want to give up, you have your accountability partner that will help you continue. But when you tie that task next to a task that you already have that habit of doing all the time, it would be much easier to be consistent and actually do it. Now remember, if there were times you told yourself you did it, you'll do it, and you didn't, ask yourself, okay, why didn't I do it? How could I improve next time, and do it? And done. Don't stay stuck over there in the past, okay? Done. So whatever it is you want to do in life, it's important, go do it. Use these tools to achieve your goals, to create a better light for yourself, light your path and the path of the people surrounding you. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got some tools to overcome your challenges and light your path. For us to help other people, please press that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget that the most amazing things in life are the one you take for granted.